Thanks everyone for joining us here on Zoom. Whenever you're ready, Jackie, we'll get started with you.
Okay, sounds good. Hello all, good to see you. I think where I want to start is with Sandy. And you didn't use the coaches challenge in the first game. I'm curious if you're looking to test it out today and sort of how you're approaching using that new tool as we get into the regular season.
Yeah, look, I think with the coaches challenge, it's a new thing. We all got to get used to it. There's a bit of strategy involved. But yeah, if I see purpose, if I see a reason to do it, I'm not just going to do it to do it. But we'll take, we'll take a look at that because, it's like I said, you have to make sure you have a full timeout. You can't use a 20 on it. So some things, you don't want to probably use it early, you have to use it late. But yeah, so we're going to have to navigate that. So we'll see how the game goes.
And no matter how the score comes out, I'm curious, Sandy, what will be a marker that allows you to understand the growth between the preseason games?
Yeah, look, obviously we weren't good in the first game, and that's how you learn. You need these opportunities to play games and learn a lot about yourself and then each other. And, for us, it's more, do we make improvements defensively? I didn't think we played anywhere where we needed to. Having more of a toughness and being, committed to executing, being better individually and collectively as a team. And, offensively, we're adding Stewie and JJ today. So things will look a little bit different and just getting a feel for how it looks with adding obviously two important players for us.
Oh my, I assume that means were they all practicing yesterday, and just how is Sloot doing?
Sloot's not, she just started back. She did an individual, but the other two practiced for the first time yesterday. So they'll get some minutes today. So it'll be fun for us. We need time. They haven't been with us at all. And not just us get used to them, the players like, these two here and the ones that have been in training camp, but also the other way around too. So it was fun. It was fun to have them in yesterday. It was very competitive. It was great. You saw signs of what we could be like, but we know it's early days and we just got to keep building.
And for Betnijah and Kayla, so Betnijah, after going back and looking at the film against Connecticut, I'm curious as to what were some of the things that stood out to you about what needs to improve in order to keep building toward that opening day?
I think what really stood out, for myself and the team was just, being more aggressive on defense, getting up into our defenders, wanting to dictate as opposed to being reactive to what our opponents are doing.
I appreciate that. And Kayla, for you, I'm curious how you feel the team has sort of been learning your style of play over the past couple of weeks, and how you've seen growth when it comes to your teammates, your new teammates, knowing what you do, where your spots are, and how you make that impact that you do.
It's still early, and like Coach Sandy said, we're still learning each other, and it's gonna be great to have Stewie and JJ, and of course, we're still waiting for Sloot, but we're still learning each other's games and what we're able to do, and we just have to take it one day at a time.
I appreciate that. Thank you all.
Perfect. We'll go to Miles, and then we'll finish with Sabrina in the room.
Hi all, thanks for talking to me today. Sandy, you had said that both JJ and Stewie are suiting up today, but this is an opportunity against a very high-powered team. How much do you want to show your hand, and how much do you want to kind of hold back for the regular season a bit?
Look, I think we just got to focus on us. We respect our opponent. We're still prepared for them, but we need to just go out there and make steps in the right direction. And holding stuff back, you just got to go out there and play. We don't play Vegas. It's not about Vegas. I know Washington, they've played. So we just want to get out there and play to what our identity is going to be. And it's not necessary. We won't show everything, but you need to do things against a different opponent to actually grow. So I don't think holding back anything is going to help us. So we'll just go out there and play hard and hopefully make improvements this game.
Thanks. And Kayla, a couple of the threes that you hit the other day were off of passes from Steph, who seems to be kind of instrumental in the offense and just where she is on the floor and making those kickouts to settle into this offense.
He was breaking in.
Yeah, you broke up, Miles, but I think he said like Steph gave you the open threes. Like, how do you feel? Like,
yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, I mean, I just knocked them down. The confidence that my coaches gave me, my teammates, just knocked them down.
When you're open, you got to shoot it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks so much. Good luck today.
Coach, I guess just preseason wise, like in terms of your philosophy, do you see it more as like evaluating, the end of the roster and trying to figure out who's going to make the team, or is it you want to get your sets implemented right away at the start of the regular season? Like, how do you balance those approaches?
Yeah, that's a great question. It really is a bit of everything because we haven't had two important players practice with us until yesterday. So we still got a lot of learning. We start playing next Friday. So we've got to utilize every moment that we are together to grow because we didn't have the weeks before. And but then at the same time, we still got some tough decisions to make. How are we going to fill out the roster? What do we need to make sure that we're, if someone does go down, we're covered, and what's going to complement the core group that we have. So so it's a bit of, obviously we're not going to play them as normal, but just get them a bit of a rhythm and then sit them, and let's keep evaluating in the second half.
I guess building on that, what sort of skill sets are you looking to complement that core group?
Well, obviously, how quickly do they complement the players that we have? Do we need rebounding? Do we need athleticism? What do we actually need? Like, do we have enough playmaking? There's a lot. We can go a lot of different ways. So your guess is as good as mine right now. We're still evaluating. We got a few more days to make that decision, and it'll be a tough decision, but we'll just hopefully all make what's best for the team.
Betnijah, when you don't play during the offseason, I guess like not in a week, what's the hardest part about getting your mood back? 40 games.
I think just like you said, just not having played, but just continuing to work out, continue to try and do as much conditioning as I can within my workouts, and then just using training camp.
What's the biggest adjustment going from workouts to games, I guess?
Playing with other people.
You don't want to have at all during the offseason?
Not a whole lot, not the same that I would if I was playing in a season, but a little.
And you guys were at the Aces facility yesterday, right?
Yes.
What'd you think of it?
Wonderful. Great.
Yes.
Hopefully every team gets something like that. I think it's great. That's the way that every women's team should have something like that. It's wonderful to have a look, and we're happy that we got an opportunity to go and practice there. It was great.
Perfect. We'll finish with Jeff on Zoom.
Thank you. Good afternoon to all of you. Coach, my first question is for you. In practice, you've really stressed, trust each other, build those relationships. Now we have about 2 weeks of practices of workouts under our belts. How has the team's chemistry and on-court relationships improved?
Yeah, no, I think it's been going well. These players are winners. They want to win. We do a lot of culture work off it and what the kind of team we want to be, and everyone buying into that identity. And I think everyone is, and it's great. But it's early days. We just got to make sure we're, just consistent with that, because it's important. We got a lot of great players. Their role may change a little bit, but everyone is still important. But yeah, I think we continue to build trust each and every day.
Thank you. And Betnijah, for you. As one of the returning members of this team, how have the newcomers kind of integrated themselves into the system a bit, and what's it been like working with them?
It's been great. I think everybody brings the same kind of energy, which is what we need. Like Sandy said, we've been building off of our culture, trying to establish that, build a strong foundation. But I think the most important thing is just the way that everybody is together. The chemistry that we have off the court, which will translate on the court once, we're really able to all be together. So it's been good adding everybody and having everybody here.
Have you guys done that team activity you were talking about during media day yet?
We have done a team activity yet.
Have not. Okay, thank you. And Kayla, my last one for you. As one of these newcomers, what sort of culture has the Liberty built so far, and how would you describe your New Year experience, small as it may be, in a word thus far?
I think our culture has been great. We have some words that we kind of define ourselves, which we'll keep to ourselves, but it's been amazing. I think, my being here has been a blessing, to be under Coach Sandy and her staff, and being with the players that I am with, veterans, and just learning from them. So it's been a best experience so far in New York.
Appreciate your time and insight, all three of you. Good luck out there.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks everyone for joining.